I would keep going, but say I was just coming back, I want to overlap about 25%.
If you're thinking about starting a pressure washing business, but you want to learn more about the equipment, mixing chemicals, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, and much, much more, check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description.
Is it too heavy?
It's heavy, bro. Look.
All right, so today we are here sealing this driveway with a water-based sealant, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If we don't figure out the right spray pattern to get this done properly, we're gonna be in deep doo-doo. That might be too heavy. Let's test it. Rule number one, always do a test spot.
When you're up against a house, you do not push the roller down.
Why do they do that?
Because they're trying to get the sealer to come out of the roll.
Right.
And when you do that, it floods out. And when you're edging, you don't want the flood out. You just want enough just to cover the surface, and that's it. And if you push that down, it'll flood out, and then it'll go on to stuff. So
And go over your edge.
yeah, it'll go over your edge and go on to stuff that you don't want to seal.
Fucking dumb. At the end of this video, keep watching. I will provide for you kind of some of the numbers for this job as far as how much sealant we've got involved, labor time, tools, accessories, things to get it done. You're probably gonna throw away the sprayer when you're done. Watch all the way to the end. I'll put that on the end screen so you guys can get all that information. So if you're wanting to get your business started off on the right foot this year, 2023, I urge you to get the How to Wash course. It's going to teach you everything you need to know about mixing chemicals, what pressure to put on what substrates, how to mitigate liabilities, and do the entire washing process. Mike Vadan, Cody Yarbrough, Justin Rogers, and myself, we built this thing with 6 hours plus worth of content. This thing is stacked full. It is definitely a huge ROI for you in getting started in your business. It'll be the first link in the description, first link in the comments. Go ahead and grab it. So Ben, what is the technique? What is the spray pattern that guys can use to avoid having issues with water-based sealant?
I prefer a cone. Basically, it's almost locked all the way out. Yeah, you don't want it. I don't want it going out super wide because then you can lose it to the air. It's all the way locked out and then about just a little bit that way. Doesn't really matter exactly. It's just all how fast you can work to. And then when you go, you want to be about anywhere from 6 inches to a foot off. And you just want to basically go in circles. And then when you come back, so like here was my original line, so I'll show you. So there, and I would keep going, but say I was just coming back, I want to overlap about 25% to where it's just a uniform sheet. But you also have to be careful because we're on a slope here, so any heavy application can start running, and that's where you start getting into a pickle is making sure that you're putting enough down for coverage, but you're also not putting too much down to where it runs
And dries that way.
So it's a fine balance. It really does matter, you know.
It's a nice little dance. It's a tango.
It is. It's a good old tango salsa. It's all on the hips.
So what do you got here, man?
This is Venetian cardboard.
Venetian.
Yeah.
It's a special
it withstands wind better.
All right.
No, I just use it for a cut board. So basically, I just kind of set it in the groove and just ride down.
And why aren't you getting it on this aggregate here, though? Guys would think, shouldn't you spray it there?
It probably would be fine. Might not want to really adhere very well to the rock inside the aggregate. It's kind of better to go back in if they want and cut that in with an acrylic.